Who wants a piece of candy?
I do, don't you?
Hello, and welcome back to my channel, you guys. I am Candy Mo, and you are watching A Piece of Candy. So, first things first, hit that like and subscribe button, because today I am going to walk you through how I use the print and cut with the Cricut option to make my son custom sneakers and a t-shirt. So what I use, the materials you would need, of course, is your Cricut machine, and you will also need the transfer paper. So I purchased this transfer paper from Walmart. It is the dark fabric transfer. It is pin gear, and you get 10 sheets in this pack. And I like to get the one for dark fabric because it just works better than the one for light fabric. So if you're doing light or dark, I recommend you purchase the dark fabric. It also keeps you from having to do the mirror to mirror the object in Cricut. So I definitely recommend this, okay, for you to use. And again, I did this on cloth sneakers and a t-shirt. So follow along as I walk you through how I did this print and cut for my son, and he absolutely loved it. Okay, when you start your new project, I want you to look in the bottom left side of your design space where I have the arrow. You are going to click upload to upload your image. You have to choose from an image you've downloaded previously. You're going to have to make sure you can save it under something that you can find so you can get to the image a lot faster. So go ahead and click that. I have my image here. I'm going to select it. Now, once I've selected the image, I want to choose the image type marked complex. That is going to give you your best results. And once you've selected that image type, you want to hit apply and continue. Then it's going to take you to this screen. And notice you don't want the shadow. You want the image that's in full color that says print and cut. So you're going to select print and cut, click continue, and there is your image that you downloaded. So you want to select that image. Should be that first one in your bottom left. Select it, and now it has been added to your canvas, and here you can resize the image to your likings depending on what you're doing. This is the image that is going to be going on the shoe. So I sized it to where I measured the shoe, where I want it to go on the shoe. And once I got it sized, I went to the top right corner where it says make it. I clicked make it. Once it downloads, now here it's showing you how the paper looks on the mat. Of course, it's not going directly to the mat. Once you hit send to printer, you're going to be able to select the printer you have at home. And yes, this is the printer, the inkjet printer you use to print your documents and whatever else you do from your laptop or your desktop computer. It's that printer. So you want to select that printer. But before you do that, or before you start this project, you want to be sure to go in your printer settings. I went into my printer settings from my settings on my laptop, and you want to set it to high quality. You want to make sure you're going to print the best print that your printer is capable of. So I was able to find that under my printer options and preferences, I believe. But if you need me to walk you through that, I can try. You have to let me know in the comment section. So once you send it off to your printer, you're going to put the transfer paper into the paper feed of your printer. Now you're going to have to know which side you're going to have to put it on. So you may want to do a test print first. So what I did, I took a blank sheet of copy paper, wrote front on it, and put it into the paper feed of my printer and did a test print so I can know which way I need to put the transfer paper into my printer. So that's very important because you only get 10 sheets in this packet and you don't want to waste your paper. So do a test print to see which way you have to feed it into your printer. Okay, so now it's going to print and it's going to look like this. Now, it's time to head to the Cricut machine. So now you want to take that transfer paper of that image that you just printed and put it on your mat for your Cricut machine. Now, I use the blue mat. The blue mat seems to work best because it's not as sticky. So it's easy to take the paper off of the mat because the paper is fairly thin. So you put that on your mat and you insert that into your Cricut machine. Now, that black outside line of that Cricut image is how your Cricut machine reads where it needs to cut. So it's looking for that black line. And now it is going to cut out your image. So basically the only thing you're using the Cricut machine for is to get an accurate cut. Because to be honest, if it's a simple cut, you could cut it out with a pair of scissors. But this is something you're going to make to put on your clothes, something you're going to wear. You want a precise cut, and only the Cricut machine can give you that. Okay, so now I have my image all cut, and if you take your finger along it, you can feel where the Cricut machine cut your image. So what I like to do is I like to fold right around the cut. It makes it easier to peel it off. And please be careful peeling off the image because you don't want to mess it up. It is thin. So I just fold it all around it until I can get it all peeled off. Okay, so this is my Cricut iron that I am going to use to iron on the printout to the shoe. You see me set it on 1, but I actually did it on 3, the highest setting to iron it on. So here's my mini but mighty Cricut iron that I purchased from Walmart. Okay, so what I did here, so it would be easier for me to apply the image to the shoe, I stuffed the shoe and then made sure I had a flat surface so that I can iron the image onto the shoe. So that's what I did first, stuff the shoe so that I can iron it on with a flat surface so that I wouldn't have any wrinkles. Okay, so now I can lay the image on top of the shoe and begin to iron it on. What I did first was place a thin piece of fabric over the image so that I wouldn't damage it while I iron it on. I made sure I did not leave the iron in one spot too long and ironed it on, moved it around, and let it cool off a touch. And then I was able to remove the fabric, and voila, here is the completed sneaker ready to go. Okay, here is the t-shirt I made to go along with the sneakers. And to make the t-shirt, it was the exact same process. It just, when it came to sizing, I made it as big as Cricut would let me, and they will let you know how big you can make the image. So I just sized it as big as I could go, and here is the t-shirt. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you haven't gotten this far without hitting that like and subscribe button. So go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell so you know when I post my next video. So I hope this was able to help someone who was interested in using the print then cut feature of the Cricut machine. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section and I will answer them as soon as possible. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.